I believe the work of CASA is so important because there are way too many children out there that are being abused and neglected, and someone has to be there for those kids. CASA is court-appointed special advocate. We're volunteers out of the community that have been trained to work in the court system to look out for the best interest of a child in a neglect and abuse situation.
Our sole purpose is to determine the best interest of the children. We work with the parents, obviously, but we are not concerned with the issues of the parents other than as they affect the child.
Any adult could do this work if they have the ability to be open-minded, listen and understand what the needs of that child are, and to move forward to fight for them through the court system to make sure that they get their fair chance at life.
The traits important for a CASA, I would say: patience, inquisitiveness, obviously loving children, the ability to listen and to hear things unsaid sometimes. My very first case was my most important case because it cemented my desire to be a CASA. The child had been abused, suffered very serious injuries, only 6 months old. And in visiting with him, sometimes even at daycare, I just sensed something was wrong with him. And watching him with the other children his age, I thought, I don't think he's hearing. I asked for a pediatric audiologist to evaluate him, and he got the evaluation, and indeed, he had no hearing. Eventually, it was ascertained that just putting tubes in his ears was going to help. As soon as he got the tubes in, he started improving. I had a good relationship with his foster mom, and she texted me this video of her playing hide and seek with him. And she ducked behind a door, and when she poked her head out, he said, "I love you." And I hadn't heard him say much of anything before, and it was so clear, and I thought, oh, that happened. Years later, I saw him, and he was just thriving, and I thought, this child came a long way. And I thought I had a little bit to do with it, and I was happy. 2 years later, I was looking at the local paper, and on the front page were these 3 little boys in Halloween costume, and one of them was my little boy, and I still recognize him. He looked so happy with his little buddies, dressed in their Superman costumes and stuff, and I cut it out of the paper. I still have it. I'm getting teary talking about it.
Everybody would like to leave a little something to be remembered by. And I think the fact that I've done this work, although they may not necessarily remember who I am, but some of those children growing up today will remember that there was a CASA in their life when they needed it most.